Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, February 14th, 2025. My name is Sam Shalhoub, and it's time for your daily dispatch. First up, as most of you have already heard, RFK Jr. was confirmed as the new Secretary of Health and Human Services. Another win. President Trump has been bringing lawsuits against major networks and platforms. Well, as you know, ABC settled for $15 million, Meta settled for $25 million, and as of yesterday, X just settled for $10 million over his suspension during that time. Hamas said Thursday that it will release hostages in the previously agreed timeline as part of its fragile ceasefire with Israel. They were supposed to release the hostages, then they decided they weren't going to, and then President Trump came out and said, all hell is going to break loose if you don't. And now it looks like they're capitulating once again. Senator Hawley said that if you think fraud and corruption at the USAID is bad, just wait until we see how our money has been spent on Ukraine. He further went on to say, quote, Americans deserve an accounting of every single tax dollar spent over there. And I've got a feeling that it's going to make USAID look like child's play. The Consumer Product Safety Commission is formally ending a review that it initiated during the Biden administration to assess the potential health risks posed by gas-powered stoves. More sanity. Gas stoves and incandescent bulbs, wow, what a reality. Most of you have probably heard this as well. Kash Patel has advanced from the Senate Judiciary Committee and now heads for the Senate for a full vote. Now, I haven't been able to determine exactly when that's going to happen, but it looks like it could happen on the 17th of this month. Interesting number. Senator Tina Smith, a Democrat from Minnesota, announced Thursday that she won't run for re-election and will instead retire after the end of her term in 2026. How many other Democrats have either flipped to the Republican Party or have decided to retire or have simply resigned? Well, quite a few, and just another one happened. Trading on Russia's stock exchange was abruptly halted on Tuesday due to, quote, technical issues, the authorities there said. Is this part of the switch that's happening? This whole monetary, information, agriculture switch? Well, it sure looks that way to me. The number 2 in command at the NIH, the National Institutes of Health, Dr. Lawrence A. Tabak, who served as the acting director of the agency during the pandemic, abruptly resigned yesterday. What else happened yesterday? Oh, that's right. RFK Jr. became the head of HHS. There is no coincidences there. At least not in my opinion. And yesterday, Doge workers arrived at the IRS. And they asked Lutnick, do you expect to close the IRS? And he said, quote, someday. Well, I think that day is approaching very rapidly. And there are so many shifts taking place right now. So many wonderful things happening. But I'm sure to some people they can look scary. And as we talked about on my last live, I would caution everyone to not necessarily believe everything that you see, and as Alex likes to say, half of what you hear. Well, I'm telling you, there's a lot more going on behind the scenes than people realize. Have faith. It's been a long, arduous journey, but we're getting there one step at a time. And then finally today, TikTok is back and available on the App Store and Google Play. It looks like whatever was supposed to happen, happened. And it looks like it's certainly available again today. So, as I've said, we're moving in the right direction. Take a deep breath. Go outside, get some sun. Enjoy your day. And in the meantime, we'll talk again soon.